Does class size matter? Picture yourself in a classroom. Are you surrounded by 20 or less students, or way more than 20? Is your classroom calm and controlled, or an environment of chaos and disorder? We may not realize, but the sizes of our classes can significantly impact our learning. You may have learned better in your previous years of education if your class size had been smaller. I've done many hours of research on the impacts of class size. I go to a small school, so my class sizes are always relatively small, but even I can tell a difference between my smaller and larger classes. Small classes are a necessity to maximize student learning. Therefore, large class sizes should be shrunk to no more than 20 students. To see how small class sizes can help maximize student learning, let's take a look at the problems that arise with large class sizes, the possible causes, and the solutions to the problem. Large class sizes are a bigger problem than we may realize, leading to chaos and disorder in the classroom, and resulting in a negative impact on student learning. As students and teachers, a controlled environment is necessary for us to perform well, and large class sizes make this difficult to achieve. Large class sizes force teachers to divide their attention between more students. This makes it more difficult for teachers to give attention to students who may be struggling or ready to move on. In addition, more students equals more assignments to grade, causing teachers to give less meaningful assignments and feedback. Larger numbers also make it more difficult for students to participate and contribute to class discussions. Large class sizes have also proven to make it more difficult for teachers to set and enforce behavioral expectations, thus making it easier for students to act out in class and cause disruptions. These disruptions cause distractions in class and interrupt student learning. On the other hand, it's been proven that smaller classes help students perform better in all subjects and assessments compared to larger classes. According to an article published by NCTE in August of 2021, students in smaller classes tend to be 1 to 2 months ahead in content knowledge and score higher on standardized assessments. According to an article published by Fremont University in 2013, class sizes of fewer than 20 students led to more individual attention, increased participation, and better communication between students and instructors. We know the problems that arise with large class sizes, so why do we continue to have them? Now let's take a look at the causes for large classes. The causes for class size are pretty straightforward. When making classes, some schools go with the mindset of what will 5 or 10 more students hurt. It may not seem like a lot, but these extra students can impact the teacher and students in a negative way. The first cause to increasing numbers in classes is due to large grade size. Grades with 80 students make it much more difficult to make smaller classes versus grades with 30 or 40 students. Another cause is due to schools having to hire more teachers. Some schools can't afford the cost to hire more teachers, so they continue to cram students in classes. Another cause is due to teacher shortages. Schools can't hire ineffective and unqualified teachers, so they combine classes to make do until the next school year. Unfortunately, not all people see a problem with large class sizes. However, there are solutions. The solutions that I'm about to tell you can help increase student learning and reduce class sizes. The solutions to reducing class sizes may not be as simple as they may seem. Some schools lack the necessary funding and resources for some solutions, but there are steps that can still be taken to help. The first solution is to hire more teachers. For schools that can't afford to hire more teachers, they should look at implementing small study and tutor sessions throughout the week. This allows students to get individual time with teachers, to ask questions and get help, and also allows teachers to more easily see which students are struggling or ready to advance. Another solution is to add a block for that core class. If there's a teacher that teaches an elective that doesn't have very many students enrolled, they can get rid of that elective and replace it with the core class. Some argue that it may be better to focus on keeping and hiring better teachers with the resources that they already have. However, according to an article written by Matt Barnum, published by Chalkbeat in 2022, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and several school districts invested $575 million into a teacher evaluation and quality effort several years ago. Later research showed that it had very little impact on student outcomes, and it may have been more effective to use the money to reduce class size. This goes to show that maybe the best solution really is to hire more teachers to reduce class sizes. According to Rethinking Class Size, a complex story of impact on teaching and learning published in 2020, the authors Peter Blatchford and Austin Russell concluded that class size does matter, and it's time we attend to the educational consequences of large class size. Small class sizes are a necessity to maximize student learning. Therefore, large class sizes should be shrunk to no more than 20 students. Today we covered the problems that arise with large class sizes, the possible causes, and the solutions to help shrink class size to maximize student learning in the classroom. Again, I'll ask if class size matters. Would you rather be the student in the large classroom struggling to get help and attention from your teacher, or the student in the small class who learns faster and gets much more attention from their teacher?